We start our look back at this week in retrospect in 1992, with the optimism felt by officials once the construction on the Lloydminster upgrader was fully complete.
Production at the bi-provincial upgrader has already surpassed expectations, with more than 2.5 million barrels being pumped out since July. Now, with construction complete and operations nearing capacity, upgrader officials are ready to celebrate.
When we started construction 4 years ago, this was the day we're looking forward to.
Vic Juba is one of 18 people preparing for the grand opening ceremonies. The three-day event will feature everything from a public function tomorrow night to bus tours on Saturday and Sunday. Juba says it's a way of saying thank you to the shareholders for bringing the project to Lloydminster.
It's here, it's now. Certainly it's something that a lot of people figured never would happen, but it has. It's here. If you look at the skyline at night particularly, it's highly visible.
Notable luminaries slated to attend include MPs Mazinkowski and McKnight and Premiers Getty and Romano, amongst others. For Juba, the weekend signals the start of his retirement.
But it's a culmination of, I guess, my career to see the upgrader open, to be a part of it, to know it very well, and to know have met a lot of the people that are working there. So rather than looking at a chunk of iron on the skyline that really is foreign to me, I feel very much a part of it. So
Michael Higgins, Oil Week.
And fast forward to 97, the upgrader plays a key role in a partnership to help Sask Power.
It's a partnership between two giants to help another giant in trouble. Several months ago, Sask Power announced it doesn't have enough electricity to keep up with its projected growth in population over the next few years. Husky Oil and TransAlta put in a bid and won the tender. This is great news for the Lloydminster area.
Well, Husky's committed to the local area, and they're looking at their cost structure and certainly keeping the cost down to be competitive. TransAlta's in the business of producing cogeneration plants, so it's a natural marriage. Two products, so steam and electricity. The steam will be sold to the BPU, the bi-provincial upgrader, and the electricity to Saskatchewan Power.
The plant will be constructed right at the bi-provincial upgrader because the steam house and connections to Sask Power are already on site. Officials believe there will be minimal impact on the area, but they invite residents to come out and voice any concern.
We'd like local residents to come out to these meetings to find out about cogen. We find that people just want to know what the project is all about, how big is it, what impacts it has, if any, on the area. The information will be collected, and if we can address the concerns directly of the residents tonight, we will. If there are no concerns, we'll welcome them to our project and talk about it, and we'll put together a summary of the information and provide that to Saskatchewan Environment. I'm very excited about the project. It's the first one for us in Saskatchewan. It's probably the biggest project of its type in Saskatchewan, so it's a new beginning with a new future.
Once the approval comes through, construction is expected to start in the spring of 1998. Around 150 jobs will be created over the 18 months building time. But once the facility is up and running sometime in 1999, it will be operated by existing personnel at the upgrader. Julie Matthews, NewsHour.
And that's it for our look back at this week in retrospect.
Retrospect this week is brought to you by Webb's Ford. Worth your while to drive the extra mile. Webb's Ford in Vermilion.